Hey, hi, hello, and good afternoon. My name is Amanda, and welcome to the Dunn Creative Live. How are you guys? Well, it's good to see you here. Looks like we've got 10 people here and 13 likes on the video already. Wow, you guys are really outdoing yourselves today. Thank you so much. And today is going to be one of my quicker lives. I'm just letting you know I will probably be back on again. I can't even talk. I'm so excited to see you guys. I will probably be back later this afternoon, maybe early evening, depending. I want to do some self-care, kind of a self-care day. Maybe catch up on some things that have just kind of slacked, like my pile of laundry, stuff like that. It's just easier for me to clean and do all that stuff when the kids are not here, which they are not. They are out with my in-laws and my husband hanging out. So here I am. You got me for however long I'm going to be here. Anywhere between 1 and 2 hours today is kind of what I'm aiming for this first time. But again, I may be live later on. So let's just see who's here. And remember, today, Sunday, that's my more rapid fire question day. So we try to answer as many questions in a small amount of time. Although I still, being the Amanda that I am, take forever sometimes to really go in depth with the reading, which I think is good for the people getting the reading, but maybe not so good for those waiting for their reading. Oh, Kirsten, you have a positive test, so the cards were letting you know that little girl is on her way, and maybe quite possibly the brother too. Maybe they're coming in hot together. Oh, I'm so happy for you. That's so amazing. Thanks for sharing with us. Good, strong pregnancy vibes for you, because that early pregnancy is always kind of a exciting yet, oh my gosh, kind of time. So awesome positive vibes for you. Always good to hear those good news coming in. Oh, it's so cool. So excited. I'm excited for you. You can't make this stuff up. Just beautiful. Oh, that's so cool. Hey, Kayla R. Oh my God, you're live. Okay, and we just got Mocon making a PayPal donation as well. Just popped in. Good thing. Yes, we've got a positive pregnancy test for Kirsten. Possible twins. Let's keep those fingers crossed. Oh, that's so beautiful. All right, so I'm going to add Mocon to our PayPal section of my list here. Mocon. And thanks again, everyone, for your awesome donations. Always appreciated. And if you're new here or you're forgot, all of your lovely, awesome donations do go to help my mom, whose house burned down in July of 2019. And earlier today, and she's still living in a little camper, so all of your money that you guys are donating, at least on my end, I am taking that to help her buy furniture for the home that hopefully my brother's going to get going on building here this spring, possibly summer, possibly fall, sometime this year, hopefully. But basically, this morning I went and rewatched my 3-part docuseries, kind of, I guess, following me and my mom around and my brother as we kind of go through the house and tear it down and do all that. Pretty emotional, but really in depth with what all was going on. If you are just even curious what the inside of a house that has burned looks like, this is this 3-part docuseries for you. And it's just kind of good to see where your money's going to help this lovely lady that's in the chat here named Amanda, not named Amanda, named Mardell. I was trying to read her comment as I'm reading her name. That's my mom, and she is one of the most giving, generous people I've ever met and probably ever will meet. And it's hard for her to accept help, but when I told her, no, I'm doing this for you and all these lovely people donating, every little bit helps, and we're just doing everything we can to get her out of that camper and back up on her feet, because she doesn't need to be starting completely all over from scratch, although she is. But hopefully with the help of my brother and myself, we can get her really going here this year, hopefully. All right. Yes, you can send as many super chats or donations as you please. And remember, you guys, because more of your awesome donations do go to help my mom when you do donate over on PayPal, because super chat tends to take between 30 and 40% of your donation just for facilitating this service here. So more of your money go over on PayPal, more of your money goes to help my mom over there. That's why I am prioritizing, even if we have like 16 super chats on the list, if someone comes in at the last minute or the 11th hour and donates on PayPal, we put them on VIP, top of the list. Oh, we've got donations pouring in. So we have Mocon, then we've got Michelle, whoever Michelle is here, and then Deanna, or AKA Dina. So let me add Michelle. And Michelle, we've got a few Michelles that support the channel here, so you may have to let us know. I don't want to say the last name just in case for privacy reasons. So we'll write Michelle tentatively here, and then Michelle can clarify who that is in the chat. And then Dina, aka as she goes by in the chat here, Deanna. Michelle Lynn, it's Michelle Lynn. Well, that's good to know. I will add the Lynn before I push enter on this comment here. There we go. Okay, so we have our list to get us going, but I think before we really dive in, we'll take a few minutes. I want to just let all of us know how magical we are. So we're going to do some from the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. If you would like me to pull a card for you from this Believe in Your Own Magic deck, I'm just going to read the card and maybe the number. You can look up the number. You can kind of interpret it how you will. I won't probably go in depth or give a reading to each of you, but I'll just let you know the card that was selected for you, and you can, you know, take that and do your own homework on maybe, you know, the numerology, what the number 26 means, add it up, it's an 8, what that means. You can do your own homework there. So if you would like a card today, put a 222 in the chat and I will draw you a card. Who's ready for some fun? Who would like a Believe in Your Own Magic card? And we've got that dear Sandy, almost the birthday girl, already donating as well. I actually want to put her on my list. I'm not going to post it yet, but I'm going to put the list here, and then after we're done with all the 222s, I will push enter. Oh, that list is not current. Let me get my current list because that's where it's at. Go back up. Okay. Add Sandy to my list, and I'm not going to press enter just because I don't want it to get buried. That's still not my most recent list, now is it? And SS has donated on PayPal as well. Or, sorry, on Super Chat. All right, see, I'm losing my mind. Thank you, SS, for your donation as well. I'm going to get Sandy and SS added to my current lists. And then we will get into these 222s for all of you, SS. Okay, I won't push enter until we really get on with these 222s. Okay, Cheyenne Downey was first. Here's your card, Cheyenne. This one. Protest, start a revolution with the number 28. That is your card. Interpret that as you will, Cheyenne. Robin Stinson wants a card. This is your card, Robin. You have gray. Endings are inevitable with the number 37, which adds up to a 10 and one cycle into a new beginning. Megan Bossman, 22 for you. You have also endings are inevitable with the gray card. Again, end of one cycle going into another with the 37. But of course, you guys can even look up angel number 37. There's probably an additional message for you, or whatever number is on your card. Go look up angel number and then whatever number you have here. That'll give you some additional guidance for your life today. Vicky Downey wants a card. You get one, Vicky. You've got sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. And you've got the number 11 there. That's that awakening code. Beautiful. All right. Michelle Lynn wants a card. You've got flower. Be honest with yourself with the number 17 there. Beautiful. Woo. All right. I can't remember. No, that was Michelle Lynn. Yes. Love and sunshine. You are next. You get feast. Slow down and celebrate yourself. 29. That's the treat yourself card. I love saying that. Treat yourself. Okay. Magical Indigo Adult. Your question, or your card, rather, is dragons. Slay them all. The number 6. Don't let anything stand in your way. That's what this is saying here. All right. Dina. Your card is shark. Swim away from this situation. 35. There may be something popping up that you need to really examine because there might be more to it than meets the eye. All right. Earthy Deva. Oh, my chat just jumped. Let me go back up to Earthy Deva, aka Anna. Here is your card, dear. Princess, you can be your own knight with that number 1 there. Beautiful. Kenza is here. Good to see you back, Kenza. It's been a minute. You have nostalgia. Focus on the here and now with the master number 33. Beautiful. Get in that present moment, Kenza. Mokan wants a card. All right, you have the number 25. Mural, be your own first priority. And of course, if you are any kind of artist, do something artistic. All right, Alex wants a card. Alex, you have nostalgia as well. Focus on the here and now with that master number 33. Be in the present moment. Enjoy your life. All right, just Sandy. You have stars. You can manifest your every wish. And what were we talking about earlier? Well, yesterday, number 5, big changes coming for you, Sandy. I love your little catchphrase. I can't remember exactly what it is. I'll have to go watch your intro again. Something about a wish. But I think that's so fitting for you. So beautiful. Lunar Refresh wants a card. Of course, my soul sister. Okay, you have Voyage. You already have all the answers. Number 34. Number 7, very spiritual. And look, there is a mermaid out and about there. Beautiful. RM wants a card. All right, we've got 15 gardens. Something lovely will grow from this situation. So you're planting the seeds for something new. That's awesome, RM. Love and sunshine. 13, sorry, I was reading the chat. Lioness, you've earned all your stripes. Another mermaid out in the ocean there. Cool. Marlene 15, hey, that rhymes. Okay, Marlene 15 wants a message. Here we are. Gray, endings are inevitable with that 37. Once again, this is a popular one today. I think we did Megan Bossman's card, if I'm not mistaken. I'll just do another one just in case, because I just don't want to skip anyone, guys. Princess, you can be your own knight with that number 1, new beginning. I have watched Titanic. Yeah, this is a lapis lazuli, and I've got also a little key on there that my mom gave me, a little key necklace, and that was all it was, but I added my own little lapis on there, and the key says believe in really tiny letters. So it's a really fun little necklace there. Okay. Next up, we've got, let me just make sure I've got everyone here. Okay, SEH. Whoa, it's coming right out. You have Phoenix energy coming in. How's that for a happily ever after? You're a phoenix rising from the ashes. You're at the end of one cycle here, ready to start a new chapter. All right, Kenza, here is your card. You have Lavender. Surround yourself with love with the number 19. Little kitty cat sleeping right there. Okay. Phantom Punk 007. Here is your card. Right about here. Witch, justice is coming with the number 27, which adds up to a 9. End of one cycle. So if you've been really wanting something to end in your life and a new beginning, you're getting it. Oh, don't just make a wish, make it happen. Yes, that's exactly right. And I love that so much. Okay, I think we're at the end of our free little 222 readings to get us started here. We're already 13 minutes in. I better get on it right now because I don't want to be live too much. I'm somewhere between an hour to 2 hours, and I may or may not be back later this afternoon or evening, depending. I have some stuff to do. But anyway, we're going to get right into this PayPal list. PayPal does take priority, so if at any point you want to donate over on PayPal, you'll be added to the PayPal section of our list that we keep here. Not sure how long I'll be here, so I don't want to take over the list and throw you off. No worries. I think Alex is here, but in the meantime, yeah, Alex is here. Awesome. So thank you, Alex, for helping me. And I've got my list here as well, just to keep us going. So let's jump right in with the first PayPal donation. That was Vicky. And if you're thinking of donating, your best bet is over on PayPal, because 2 things: more of your money goes to help my mom, and 2, you get put to the VIP section of the list. Again, not that we don't appreciate and love our super chatters as well. It's just more of your money gets taken away by YouTube when you do the super chat. Somewhere between 30 and 40%, which is quite a chunk. Okay, Vicky Downey. I've been told by a psychic that I'm moving out of home this year, but I'm wondering when. Okay, let's see if we can get a timeline for Vicky Downey. Whoa. If you believe, you will achieve. So if you want to be able to move this year, then if you really believe that this will happen and start taking action in that direction, I think you can make this happen. Spirits may be going to be a little coy with their timeline, so we're going to go right into the astro die for you. Vicky, we've got a 7. So 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, or the 7th month, which would be July. So hopefully by July, you will be able to do what you want with that moving house. So I hope that answered your question, Vicky. All right, next on our list is RM. So RM, go ahead and get your question. I'm pretty sure you posted it earlier, but if I go scrolling, then I really get my Gemini moon involved, and there we go. You've already got it. Look at you. So on deck, we will have Mo Khan, and then Michelle Lynn, and then Dina. So if you guys can just be real ready with your questions as I'm wrapping up, because it's rapid fire today, you guys, rapid fire. RM says, will my father get spiritual again, like Satvik and not Tamasic? Totally know what you mean. Yes, and also, when will we get our temporary visa? Okay, let's do the temporary visa first. That's a quick roll of the dice just to see days, weeks, months, or possibly a month. Yeah, I love the dice. It's a 12-sided dice, supposed to be representing the 12 houses of the zodiac from the Astro Dice collection, but I use it for whatever the heck I feel like. And we've got a 9 here, RM, so 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, or the 9th month, which would be September. So really make sure you're taking any actions to get those temporary visas, and hopefully within that time frame of one of those 9s there, or September, that will be on and popping for you. So let's find out about your father and his spirituality, the more Sattvic rather than Tamasic end of that for RM's father. And will his father get spiritual again? Well, he's really coming into his own. He may have had some pretty big ego issues, really chasing that material life for a little while, but he's coming into this sense of empowerment where he's really allowing more of his higher self to come online. Let's even roll the die to see a month for this, or a time frame. 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, maybe even the 5th month, which would be May. Had to think for a moment there. So maybe by May, he's really gonna maybe even take a step back, maybe take some time off, or do some sort of vacation where he's really gonna get inspired to reconnect with his soul. He's born in May. Okay, so it could be a solar return, and that is a time where a lot of people get kind of, when solar return, aka your birthday, that's a time a lot of people start doing kind of that soul searching, or kind of that life review where they're really tapping into where they've been in life, what's going to go on. And then we've got talent coming in here too for your dad on the back of the deck. So he may even be interested in a hobby that he kind of let slide, maybe from his earlier years. He's really getting back into some hobby or discovering some hidden talents, maybe even some spiritual gifts that are coming online. But I think probably by May, he's really going to be more in touch with his more spiritual side and not trying to do all that stuff. Angel card for visa. Yeah, we'll do the angel answers. Is that what you want? Angel answers. Of course, they've been very coy lately with their time frames, but we'll just see what we get about anything that we need to know, Spirit or angels, about this visa for RM. Communicate clearly. So make sure all of your I's are dotted and T's are crossed on any paperwork you need, and make sure that that is submitted in a timely fashion, and I think everything will work out if you're really communicating clearly. Any paperwork you need, any phone calls you need to make, just really be on top of the communication, and even communicating with your guides and angels to really help facilitate the green light go on this temporary visa, and I think you'll be good to go. So I hope that answered your question. All right, Mo Khan, my friend, you are up. It is your turn. Just checking over here. Nope, that was Light and Liberty Festival, aka Woo Fest on Telegram, popping up for me. Okay, after Mo's already got the question. Thank you so much. After Mo, we've got Michelle Lynn, then Dina, then Just Sandy. We are really moving through these, you guys. Thank you so much for your timely responses. That really keeps things moving. And you're welcome, so welcome, RM. And thanks again for your donation, and always a pleasure to see you here. Mo Khan wants to know, can I have a general outlook for things I need to be aware of this next week, please? Thank you, Rose. Okay, yes. We will figure out what you can expect coming up. Anything to be aware of for dear Mo in the next couple weeks, or this next week, actually, next week. Okay. Well, there may be some fears coming up or some strong emotions or heavy emotions, things where you're really kind of reminiscing on things that really transpired in the past. Maybe 8th house issues. So I don't know if you're into astrology, but looking into where your 8th house is, what planets are maybe currently transiting your 8th house, any planets you actually have in your 8th house, the sign associated with your 8th house, that's all Scorpio vibes right there. That could bring you some additional guidance. But 8th house things can involve sudden events, good or bad, or else, other people's money, hidden assets, secret knowledge. Maybe you're really diving into divination this week. Your Saturn is in your 8th. Okay, so maybe you're really getting, because Saturn is that very focused planet, very, disciplined. Maybe you're really getting disciplined about divination or tarot, or wanting to learn about the hidden mysteries of life this coming week. Let's get one more card from Mo about what's ahead this week. Yeah, emotions are running high. So I was really picking up on that kind of emotional bit, like an emotional burst that comes to the surface. But this emotional burst is actually really being uncovered from the depths. So this could even be something from your childhood really coming up and affecting you emotionally this week. But the reason it's coming up is so you can release it and have more energy to bring on something that's actually going to serve you, instead of you carrying around these burdens anymore. So if you feel yourself getting a little bit emotional, maybe a little impatient with things, it's not dangerous. I don't sense anything dangerous at all, but just you, having these deep hidden things from your past come back emotionally, not like weird, crazy people from your past coming back, but just emotions from the past. But this is actually such a huge gift, Mokan. I look at those deep depths of the 8th house as like hidden gems within the earth. Of course, a lot of times those hidden gems and crystals in the earth, we got to dig and excavate and really work hard to get those out. But it seems to me like these are going to come right up to the surface, so you can reach down, pluck it up, and heal from anything that's gone on. But of course, you may really just be able to move right on through this like it ain't no thing, especially if you're already on a spiritual path. It's just one more thing. Doing a simple meditation, really tuning in and figuring out what it is that Spirit's trying to tell you, that your higher self's trying to tell you. That'll really help. But bring love into the situation. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on other people that are involved in anything 8th house related. Also, Aquarius, wherever Aquarius is in your chart, that's going to be a place where you can really find love, excitement, happiness this coming week. You're meditating a lot, then just keep doing it, because that's just going to help you move this energy through. And I just heard Kundalini, so maybe doing some Kundalini yoga can really help move these emotions through you as well. If you don't already, or if you don't know what that is, you can always Google that. But I hope that brought you some guidance for the week ahead, Mo, and thank you so much. Okay, we've got a donation coming in from Sephora. Sephora, we will get you on that PayPal list. And thank you so much, Love and Sunshine, for your second donation here. I'm just going to get everybody put on here that I know about. Oh, and again, I'm working off an old list. Let me delete that and go back. Let me go back real quick. There we are. Stand by. Oh, I can take these ones off because we've done those. I hope I'm not mistaking this for something else. Sorry, guys, stand by. Alex has a list for me too. So Michelle Lynn, you're next on PayPal. Let me just get my ducks in a row here real quick as I add Sephora and SS's second, or Sunshine, Love and Sunshine's second question. Sephora, and then, so X2 times 2. Okay, I think that's our updated list. And again, if you donated, don't see your name on there, or there's a confusion, maybe I mixed up the order. But Alex, look at you. I'm sitting here going back, and you have it up for me. So thank you so much. Okay, Michelle Lynn, and I think I had seen her question. Yeah, feeling anxious, waiting to hear about a possible new job opportunity. I think I will hear about. I want to leave my current job. Very unhappy. Will hear anything soon so I can get relief and move on. Yes, let's find out. And this Moonology just really wants to come out today. Anything Michelle needs to know about this new possible job opportunity? She really wants to leave this current job. Okay, we've got 3. Okay, so yeah, wow, okay, yeah. So your commitment is being tested at this other job, meaning it's become so uncomfortable there, you just don't want to be there anymore. You're ready for something bigger and brighter, something that's really going to support your energy better, something not so toxic or draining to your energy. Then we have expect powerful change. There is going to be a very big, powerful change in your work life before this next big eclipse, which the new eclipse season for 2021 kicks off at the end of May. But I still feel this is well before May that you're going to be able to make big changes in your work life. But communication is key. Really communicating what you want, what you don't want, letting people know when they're stepping on your toes or when they're overwhelming you at work, really speaking your truth, because what you allow will continue is what I just heard. Been feeling like I'm being tested. Yeah. And your commitment is being tested, and Spirit's almost like, let's just see how much she can take before she decides to leave and step into her true power going somewhere else. Yeah, before March. Yeah, I can feel this is very timely, like I just want to get out yesterday kind of vibe. But let's roll the Astro die, see if we can get a time frame. Hopefully it's on the lower end of that and closer to March for you. For Michelle Lynn, when she'll be able to leave this job and find something more suitable. We've got a 10, so that could be 10 days, 10 weeks, hopefully not 10 months, and maybe even as late as October, but I don't see it being that long. I think maybe even closer to, this time. I mean, it's definitely going to be before or around that eclipse season. I don't see it happening much after that because your just intention, and of course, Michelle, you really focusing on how much you hate this place, it's just going to keep you tied to it even longer. So instead of really focusing on what you hate, what you don't like, focus more instead on what a potential fit would look like and how that would feel for you, and start kind of projecting your energy into the new job to pull it closer to you, if that makes sense. Like, that's what Spirit's showing me. Because a lot of times when we can really get fixated on how much we hate our job, and we can literally make ourselves sick, even on that car ride to work. I had a job. It was an amazing job, but the boss was a narcissist, and she just made everything really difficult that I'd get physically ill driving into work. And I loved the job. I loved the people there. It was just the job of the boss. And yeah, it's hard to leave this heavy energy, but I had to leave. I just literally just had to leave and get out of there. But you just projecting, what kind of fit, that new opportunity that you're really hoping for. Let's just pull one angel answer for you, Michelle, about possible time frame or anything about this new opportunity. And you focusing on a new opportunity instead of what you don't like about what's going on where you're at. That's going to help bring you a new opportunity sooner, if that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, no, you're not going to be where you're at much longer. Let's find out about the energy of that new endeavor. And I'm also maybe interpreting this no as maybe the thing that you've really been thinking of, like maybe you applied somewhere else or you've been thinking about something else. This is saying no as in maybe there is something actually even better than what you're trying to, like they're almost saying you're trying to settle for something that maybe isn't going to be a long term. Or if you do get this new opportunity coming in, it's not going to be a long term. It's kind of almost going to be a bridge to get you where you are. But again, remember with that communication is key card you have, and be assertive here. This is you really speaking out to your bosses, to future places that you may work, what you expect, what you would like, and also to the universe. Be assertive and let everyone know what it is that Michelle wants, because that way Michelle will be able to get what she wants rather than just settling for something that's maybe not a good fit. So you can get through this, girl. Just make sure you're not focusing too much on how much you hate it, which I know is hard. When you're in it, it's like that's all you can think about because you're literally in it. But just trying to think about how good it can be when you leave and now all of that. That'll really help you move through it and find something quicker. So I hope that resonated for you. And next we've got Dina, who already has her question up. And then after that, we've got Just Sandy and then Sephora Wanga. And then Star 4 was a holdover from yesterday. I'm not sure if they are here. So if Star 4, if anyone sees Star 4, let them know we are ready for their question anytime, because they are a holdover. So they really could jump in at any point, but I don't see them here. Okay, Dina has her question up. Any messages for my physical healing today? I haven't been feeling well lately. Okay, let's go. And again, remember, my dog is sniffing under the door, so sorry about that. Any medical advice you get here is just considered guidance, not actual medical advice or like a medical diagnosis. Just take it with a grain of salt. Anything Dina needs to know about her physical healing? Wow. So I don't know this change physician's card. If you have like a family doctor or somewhere you've been going, this is just maybe saying that maybe the doctor you have been going to in the past maybe isn't a good fit for you anymore, or the issue maybe you're dealing with, you would maybe need someone else. Let's just get some additional guidance on that as well. We'll expect a miracle. I don't really see, Dina, that this is anything to worry about. This is probably just something to, because I always say, and a lot of people really feel this way as well, all of our physical ailments have a spiritual cause. The root of all of our physical healing and our, like, sorry about my dog, he's so distracting. All of our physical ailments, the root of our physical ailments are always spiritual, emotional, and mental a lot of times rather than just straight up physical. And of course, in Western medicine, allopathic medicine, they just focus on the physical, maybe once in a while the mental, but they totally ignore like the emotional and the spiritual reasons behind things. But expect good miracles to come into your life, especially if you're meditating and doing your own self-healing, Dina, doing healing meditations, calling in Archangel Raphael to really help with any ailments or illnesses or injuries. That really helps move through that energy quicker. And just bring some joy into the situation. So I don't know if you have some animals. You can hear mine. Every time we pull this card, Walter is on it. Like it's like he knows it's coming, or if I pull it out, it's like he heard about it and comes up the stairs. This was the card I was holding up when he barged in during yesterday's live. But just having more joy in your life, spending time with nature and animals, that's really going to help you. So I hope that resonated, Dina. I don't think there's anything really serious going on. Of course, if you feel the need to go to a doctor just to be safe, and feel really good about it, then go ahead. But again, maybe the physician you had been seeing isn't quite the right fit for you. For this instance, as I'm putting them away, divine intervention. And pairing that with expect a miracle, it's like spirit's working on your behalf to really help you negate or kind of avoid getting some big illness or something like that. So just taking care of your body, listening to your body, you can really avoid something. And to me, this almost feels like COVID related, like you can avoid getting it just with your intentions and your actions you're taking, not going out as much or something like that. So if you have kind of a fear like, oh no, maybe I have COVID, I don't think you do. But just, if you really do really think, oh no, what if, calling those angels to help get that healing going and you should be good. It's Archangel Raphael. He is the healing archangel, or one of the main ones anyway. Okay, so I hope that resonated. Okay, next up, we have Just Sandy. And I just want to make sure I haven't missed anyone's super chat lately. Keep this list up. Okay. I hope that's correct. I think that's correct. Okay, Sandy wants to know about past lives and her angel name. I needed that water. Okay, we're going to the Starseed Oracle. let's find out for Sandy. Any past lives that want to come up. And I always preface the past lives by saying tapping into past lives that are affecting you in this life, because that's where you can get the most bang for your buck when we're asking about past lives. And we have called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. So Sandy, in this current incarnation, this is showing me before you incarnated into the Sandy body that you're in now, you felt the call to come to Earth because you aren't from Earth, or you're not a lower dimensional soul or a young soul by any stretch. You're an old soul, Sandy, who comes from higher realms, and you decided before this incarnation that Earth needed your help. I think, like many of you that are kind of my regulars here, you guys, a lot of us maybe even were incarnated together in different places and different times around this planet, making things happen back in the days of Lemuria, Atlantis, ancient Kemet, ancient Egypt, all of that, Samaria. We've been around the block on this planet and out in the cosmos, and I feel you're much the same, Sandy. You've been everywhere, and there's that song again, I've been everywhere, man, I've been everywhere. So that song might have some additional messages for you there. But we've got Venus energy coming in. So again, I think you pulled this card when we really tapped into that past life with you in France as that painter. I think that was you, Sandy. Remind me if I'm mistaken. But you, in most of your past lives, you just are very artistic person. This Venus energy, this is make love to life, pleasure, and joy. This to me also really feels like some place out in the cosmos that is probably more of a water planet, kind of like Sirius, lots of water, maybe have like multiple moons and stuff. So this is a past life that just is, it wasn't you. Okay, it might have been someone else. I don't know why I'm crossing that, but yeah, this is very artistic. You have been a lot of places, and they're not really giving me an exact. I am though picking up Sirius. I think we picked up Arcturus for you, maybe not, but I'm getting Arcturian vibes as well. Yeah, but you have here, I remember. Soul plan, the fated life versus the destined life. So really for me, Sandy, this is saying that you could go on YouTube here and look into a past life regression meditation or past life meditation, and you could really tap into your own stuff. Like they're not like giving me a really clear path except artistic stuff. You were really artistic and really love to work with your hands, and all these lives we're really picking up on. But most of your lives that I'm really seeing are like an amalgam of like out there in other realms, other worlds that weren't Earth. But you will start to remember some of your own past lives. And they're showing me too, you probably have a lot of dreams playing out things from your past lives in the dreams. But of course, it might be twisted and warped into something that you would understand from your Sandy lens, so to speak, your views of being Sandy. So maybe you're in a grocery store and you're like, this is one I have. It's like we're running from like these bad guys in a grocery store. It's like a recurring dream I have. But I know that's just my Amanda brain putting us in a grocery store, you know, running from these bad guys, whereas maybe we were like on some spaceship somewhere doing something, like who knows. But that's just the way our brains interpret the things that we get going on in the dreams. So you probably get a lot of your past life memories coming to you in dreams, but of course you're interpreting them through your Sandy lens. Let's find out your angel name. I just heard Ramira. Like, I'll just type it out. Ramira. I don't know if that means anything. That's just what I heard. But let's get one from the Archangel deck. Anything Sandy needs to know about these past lives, maybe how it's affecting her in this life and her just angelness. I mean, Sandy is that earth angel for sure. Wow, so you have chakra clearing. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. That's Archangel Metatron popping in. And it's cool talking about sacred geometric shapes. And here you are, Sandy, a metalsmith, making really cool shapes and things with your jewelry that you do. So you probably work with Archangel Metatron without even maybe realizing it. Then you have clairvoyance with Archangel Raziel. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. So you may even have, I mean, again, going back to the dreams, the clairvoyance is that clear seeing being able to have premonitions, precognitive dreams, or you'll just be able to picture things and then want to create those things in the real world. Maybe that's how you get inspired for some of your jewelry. You just kind of see what you want to create in your head, and then you want to go create it. But your past lives, just the gifts you had in those past lives, that's really lending to who you are in this life. You brought a lot of your like artistic talents with you on deck in this life, so it's really beautiful. So Ramira, aka Sandy, I hope that resonated for you. Beautiful. Cool, says Sandy. Awesome. And thanks again for your generous donation, Sandy, and almost happy birthday. Tomorrow is Sandy's birthday. And I think I probably embarrassed her during yesterday's chat live. That's how it comes to me. Yep. That's just confirmation that that's exactly what's going on there. So I hope that resonated, Sandy. Okay, next on our list, we've got the awesome Sephora Wanga. Go ahead and post your question. Star 4, I don't think is here. So after Sephora Wanga, we are finally getting into our super chat list, I think. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anyone. Yeah, I think that's what's going on here as far as I can see. So Sephora, you are next. And you have your question already up here, so I see that now. On Valentine's Day, something interesting will happen to me. A date, flower, surprise, I'm single. Sagittarius or any other day or month day. Oh, so you're single and Sagittarius, and then you want to know maybe, or any other day or month that maybe you're going to get something interesting happen in love with flowers, a date, a surprise, something like that. Okay, let me scroll up. I just see. Oh, hi. Bye, Dina. Have a good day. You're so welcome, and thank you for the blessings to me and my mom. Blessings right back at you, girl. Thank you. Okay. Yes, so let's get into Sephora's question about love. And we'll tap into the love part, and then maybe we'll get some guidance on when that will be, either through angel answers or the astro die, maybe even the pendulum if the pendulum wants to get involved. Sometimes that's a good alternative if we can't quite narrow it down another way. So for Sephora Wanga, okay. All right. So we've got, this could be the one. So I think the next person you're meeting could be the one that you want to settle with. And again, sorry about my dog. He is a character today. But it says here you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So this could be someone you already know, someone from your past, a friend that maybe you're looking to take things to the next level with. So I don't know. There could be a surprise for you come Valentine's. But it says here make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So you may be making the first move on someone if you feel like, hey, that could be someone I could, really get along with. Maybe you making that first step or that first effort. Let's just roll the die just to see what we get for a time frame. And if it doesn't make sense, we can go to the angel answer cards. Oh, we've got a 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. Well, 6 days from now is like the day before Valentine's Day. 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, or the 6th month of June. June could be a really significant month in your love life, Sephora. But let's just ask the angel answers if you'll be able to have something interesting happen on Valentine's Day this year in your love life, or just in general on Valentine's Day. Well, there is an opportunity coming for you, but this feels more career-oriented than love. But let's just get a clarifier on that, Sephora. On Valentine's Day, anything interesting happening in love? I don't think so on Valentine's Day. But again, sometime between now and June feels really supportive for you to understand maybe someone that's already in your life is more than just a friend, or someone you could really get to know, or someone you're meeting between now and June, and you become friends, and then you realize very quickly that this could be someone more than just a friend. So I hope that resonates. And hopefully, I mean, maybe, because we were kind of gearing or leaning more toward the romantic part of this. I mean, maybe a friend of yours sent you flowers on Valentine's Day just to say they're thinking about you or something like that. But I don't think it's going to be from someone that's a love interest. At least that's not what I'm seeing. But of course, take it as it resonates, and I wish you a happy early Valentine's Day, and I hope you get that future date with someone very soon. Okay. So next on our list, we've got Quentin Jefferson. And I think your question was something to do about anything you need to know about your love life or general reading about your love life. But just go ahead and let us know if I'm on the right track with that, Quentin, because it's your turn. And of course, if any of you watching right now want to jump to the front of the line, we are finished with the PayPal list. So you can be first VIP exclusive put to the front of the list if you donate over on PayPal. And again, all your lovely donations do go to help my mom, whose house burned down in July of 2019. If you ever want to watch what went on with that, there's a 3-part docuseries linked in my description so you can watch all of that craziness go on. Okay, we have a donation coming in from Alexa over on PayPal. So Alexa, if you can let us know who you are here in the chat, we will get you at the top of the list for the next question after Quentin gets his question in. I just want to clarify. I mean, I know Quentin had asked that question, but I want to make sure, A, he's here, and B, that that's a question he's wanting to ask, because sometimes people change their questions in between. So, Quentin, if you can hear us, let us know. Hey, Lexus TNG, I am doing readings. I might have some time at the end to do some free readings, but if you are looking for someone to do the free reading, hang on, or you can also send a PayPal. Sorry, I'm trying to read someone's comment as I'm saying that. You can send a donation over on PayPal or Super Chat. PayPal will get you priority VIP access to being seen quicker. We've got Tashika, aka Pocahontas, coming in on our Super Chat, or sorry, PayPal as well. Dr. Lupo, I will answer your question. One second. I just want to make sure I can get these 2 donations written. And Quentin, yes, you're here. So is that the question you want to know general about your love life? Just confirm or deny that for me and we'll get into it. So we've got Alexa, which I'm not sure who that person is here in the chat, so they'll have to let us know. And then Tashika, aka Pocahontas. So I'm going to write the name Alexa and then we'll figure out whoever that is. Alexa and then Pocahontas. So that is our PayPal. Let me copy this so I can keep it up. Boom. Okay, did I do it? Maybe? I don't think it entered. There we go. Okay. Quentin, yes. Okay. So let me answer Dr. Lupo's question real quick. Lorelai wants to do some reads. When you finish, let me know what time we should go on. Awesome. Yeah, I will be wrapping up here no later than not this next hour, which would be 1 o'clock my time, 3 o'clock your time. So I'll be done by 4 p.m. Eastern time. No later than 4 p.m. Eastern time. And that actually gives me a great stopping point. But guys, I might be going live again later this afternoon after Dr. Lupo and Lorelai go live later today. This evening, this afternoon, maybe before my family gets home, if I've got the energy and get some stuff done around my house, I will probably be back. But yes, cool. You can pass it back to us at 6. Well, that works for me. I think that would work for me. Cool. 6 or later, I'll be around. So that works. Yeah, you get it set for 4, and I will be no later than 3:55 over here. So that gives us another hour and about 15 minutes or so. A little less than 15, maybe an hour and 10 minutes over here. Yeah, that will work. That'll work for me, Dr. Lupo. I will pass my audience torch to you, and then you can pass it back to me later. We'll just play the relay race of readings and live streams today. That sounds fun. Cool. So Alexa, whoever you are, we've got Quentin's question. Let's get into Quentin's question, because he had it posted for me somewhere. Wasn't that long ago, so I know I can find it. Oh, I scrolled up too far. Let me scroll back down. Come back down the list. Yes. What do you see for love life? Is someone coming in? Let's just ask the angel answers if someone's coming in. Maybe say this year, 2021, and then we'll break it down from there. Yes, you can definitely pay through Super Chat, Daisy Wolf. Absolutely. Okay, so Quentin, listen to your intuition. And really, what this is showing me is if you feel like I should go to the store real quick, and like spirit keeps like giving you this intuition to go to the store or go to this place or go to that place, follow your intuition because you might actually meet this person out in public. That's really what I'm feeling. Tarot baton, stick in your spirit race. Yes, there we go. So listen to your intuition about your love life. But look at this. We've got something going on for you within the next few weeks. And this deck has been very greedy or coy with the time frames. So within the next few weeks, Quentin, there may be someone coming on your romantic radar, or maybe you hear that someone's got a crush on you, something like that. But there's going to be something on and popping in your love life in the next few weeks. But just put yourself out there. Because if we just stay home all the time and we don't really communicate with anyone online or in person, how are we ever going to meet anyone? Like, that's kind of what Spirit's showing me. So communicating with people is really going to help you, but also listening to your intuition. If you feel you need to go somewhere or do something, follow that intuition because that might put you in alignment with really getting in touch with someone. Let's get a bit of romantic guidance for this person who's coming in. Anything we need to know about this next person coming in for Quentin, in Quentin's love life, romantic interest? Well, this is a soulmate connection. And again, remember, take the time frames with a grain of salt where Spirit's concerned because it can be all over the place with Spirit and timelines. Timelines are constantly shifting by decisions we make, actions we take, actions we don't take. That really shifts the timelines. So, follow your own intuition and take the time frame of within a few weeks with a very small grain of salt. But there is that next person coming in for you is a soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Let's get one more. Let's go to the Lover's Oracle and just see anything about this future relationship with Quentin. Anything he needs to know. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment, which you are because you aren't together yet. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And putting that with that intuition, Quentin, trusting and having faith that you're going to find this person. Just having that faith in the universe that this person's coming in hot, this person's coming on, this is a soulmate connection. Just you knowing and having that unwavering faith that this is going to happen, it's going to bring it to you. So that's really beautiful. So there's someone, not just any someone, a soulmate connection coming in for you very soon, Quentin, and very soon for Spirit. They're saying within the next few weeks. But again, Spirit is a little weird with their timelines. So only take that with a grain of salt. And put yourself out there, listen to your intuition. All right, I hope that resonated for you, Quentin. Good news, though. It's really good news. You can't beat that with a stick, that's for sure. Okay. Oh, Alexa. You are Alexa, Christy. Okay, perfect. So we will get right into your question because you are next, Christy. So, am I on the right path, interested in past life, maybe causing depression? Okay, let's ask. You're so welcome, Quentin. Let's ask if you're on the right path. I mean, I always say this. We're never on the wrong path because even if we do take a detour from what we consider our path, that was still meant to be in some way because there are lessons we are learning, maybe karma we are repaying, whatever it is that's going on, however it resonates. But we're never off of our path, if that makes sense. But lately you might have been improving your health or doing something to try to just get healthier, maybe eating better, working out more, or you're thinking about maybe starting a new regime or routine with all of this stuff. Not regime, regimen. That's the word I'm actually looking for. Daisy Wolf, thank you for your donation. We will get you on the list. You are after SS. I'm going to just write it now so I don't forget. Spell it right. That'll help. Okay. So, so Christy, improving your health will really help you come into alignment. Maybe that is what's causing your depression too. It's just a bad diet or just not eating enough whole foods. Because they, how they have recently said, well, not recently, but like for years, they've said depression is a chemical imbalance in the brain. But recent research is suggesting that actual gut health, your gut health is contributing to your depression because there are neurons located in our stomach. And when your gut health is off, everything is off. Your mental health, your physical health, your even, a lot of times that gut health has to do with spiritual problems that are kind of causing things as well. So just improving all the areas of your health, that's really going to help you kind of overcome or come through that depression. Let's see the second part of your question about, I do feel you're on the right path though. So especially if you have any intuitions about changing up your health or your diet or your exercise or just becoming a healthier person, living a healthier lifestyle, that'll help you a lot. Let's get into past lives. And again, I apologize for Walter. He is just on another level today with his annoyingness, but we love him anyway. Anything for Christy coming up in past life that might be interfering or causing problems? I look at problems as opportunities to grow and change. Yeah, well, this is the called card that came up for Sandy earlier, but this is, to me, a spiritual awakening card. Dark Night of the Soul is kind of associated with this because she's leaving that tunnel, that black tunnel. This is kind of that doorway at the end or that light at the end of that tunnel. So it says here, soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. So remember, you're asking if you're on the right path. You're dealing with depression. Improving your health is really going to put you in alignment with getting on the right path if you, again, don't feel you're on the right path. But you are stepping up your health. You're stepping up your maybe meditation practice or spiritual practice to really get you in alignment with these soul gifts that are coming online for you. Let's maybe see if we can tap into what some of these gifts are for you. But you as well, when Sandy pulled this card, this just tells me that you volunteered, Christy, to come to this planet to help raise the vibration at this time. So past life, kind of maybe between incarnations, you just decided to come here and help raise the vibration. But we've got here moon cycles. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. Well, with improving health, Christy, I will assume you're a female. When you have moon cycles coming in, that really ties to the menstrual cycle. Even if you've had a hysterectomy or, have menopause or something like that, we are you still have that DNA of the feminine, so the moon still really does affect you. And of course, if you're a human being, you've got that water within your body. The moon controls the tides and the water in the body. I mean, it just affects us all. So really tapping into your own menstrual cycle, if you still have one, or just your more feminine side, maybe even your moon, wherever it is in your birth chart, will really give you some guidance on how to move through maybe some of this depression or dark night of the soul energy you got going on. Let's get one more for Christy about maybe some of these gifts coming online. Well, we've got here divine order. So everything is how it needs to be right now. So yes, you're on the right path. Everything's fine. Look past the illusion, which moon is all about illusions in tarot, and see the underlying order. So things may look like they're falling apart or things are depressive, but sometimes everything kind of has to fall apart to fall into place. And you're coming out of this though. This isn't something yet left to happen. This is stuff that's in the past. You're just really coming into alignment with a new opportunity, a new door you can walk through to just have some fresh, good energy. But it's all going to be as a result of you really getting a handle on your own physical vessel, your spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical health, all the health. Just really put that front and center, and you're going to see a lot of beautiful benefits and results in your life as a result of that. So I hope that resonated for you, Christy, and thanks again for your donation. Get these put away. Next, we've got Dear Pocahontas. Go ahead and post your question, dear, and we will get right into that. And after Pocahontas on deck, we've got, okay, we did Quentin's question. So after that, we've got Katie R, Love and Sunshine ×2, SS, and then Daisy Wolf. General for Pocahontas. All right, I'm being directed to work your light oracle. So we're going to get right into it for Pocahontas. Whoa, that's too many, but I'll take the one on top of that. Wow, okay. Already some good messages. Anything Pocahontas needs to know? All right. Wow, this is beautiful. So first of all, you had Birthing a New Age come out on top of that big stack there. And it says, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So you really are stepping into who you are on that more soul level. Of course, I know you're really interested in getting a Reiki practice off the ground. So you're just finding and getting things lined up to birth a new way of being. Birthing, you're here for that age of Aquarius. To really start doing things a new way. Your birthday's on the 11th. Oh, that's so cool. Well, I think that's on the new moon, isn't it? So beautiful. Maybe do a little ceremony or intentions, set some intentions, an intention ceremony where you're putting out vibes to start something new on your birthday, which is your solar return, plus it's the new moon. So what a beautiful, powerful day for you coming up there, Pocahontas. But you are here to make this shift from the third dimensional world to the fifth dimensional consciousness, basically. But also the great gathering. Oh yeah, and we have kind of a new moon thing planned. I think we're going to do over on you now. Dr. Lupo, Jimmy, myself, and quite possibly Czar, if she wants to be in on that as well. So we will let you guys know the details of that over on our Telegram group. So Jimmy, if you want to post the link for the Telegram group, that's where you get all the behind the scenes, like first, you heard it here first kind of news. And we're really excited about that show. We haven't ironed out the details. We're probably going to talk about that at some point today or tomorrow. But yeah, so then you're so welcome, Christy. Thank you again for your donation. So then you also have here, Pocahontas, it's coming together, intuitive hits and soul tribe. So things really are lining up as a result of you setting those intentions and really starting to go after your dreams. But as a result, you're bringing more of your spiritual gifts online. You're really getting in alignment with your true purpose and what it is you're here to do, which is healing. And if I remember correctly, you're already a nurse or had one time worked in the nursing field. If I again, maybe I'm mixing people up today. I don't know. But trusting your intuition right now is going to be key because you are getting a lot of intuitive hits as to what you can do, actions you can take, people you can talk to, places you can go. And as a result, also, you are connecting to your soul tribe. You really are calling in those soul family members. These can be people you're meeting online, people that you know in your real life that you're meeting now or have already met, however it resonates for you. But you're really meeting people who really resonate with your soul and you feel really good being around. Again, could be online, could be in real life. But yeah, what a beautiful message that you're just really coming into your own, Pocahontas. Let me just grab one from the Life Purpose Oracle to see if there's any additional guidance. There usually is. I could give additional guidance and additional guidance and additional guidance over and over. But writing is coming in strong for you as well. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. So I don't know if you are a writer, have ever thought of becoming a writer or writing a book or writing about your experiences or even nonfiction or fiction piece. I'm not sure. But also I'm seeing your sister showing me like automatic writing where you will just sit down with a pen and a book or a pen and paper and start writing, and then she will give you messages from her through your writing. That might be something you can do just to see what you get there. Additional little message for you there, Pocahontas. I hope that resonated for you. Hey, Brianna, how are you? Oh, you just donated on PayPal. Sweet. Okay, yes, we have one from Brianna. Awesome. We will get you on that list. So we've finished up with everybody else there except, we've got Brianna, or B degree as she's known here. We put the names right so we know who we're looking for. Quentin is done. Just do a little housekeeping here real quick. Hope I didn't miss any super chats. Just let me scroll. No, we got Daisy Wolf. That's right. I didn't save that last list. So Daisy Wolf, I will add you to my list here. Copy that. Paste. Woo! I think we got it. Okay. Oh, and Jimmy's got the list. So here I am. You guys have it for me, and I'm not even understanding that. Thank you, Jimmy. You're so sweet. Okay. So, Brianna, Katie R posted her question. She is next on this list, so we'll get into Brianna's question right after Katie's. So, Katie R, I would like to know my starseed origin if possible. Thank you, Amanda. You're so welcome. Let's get right into that. And I even thought about, I don't know what you guys think. Those of you who do want to know your starseed origin, I thought about I have these little cards over on my table that are just like blank pieces of cardstock that I was thinking of making cards where I would write all the different starseeds that I know about or origins that I know about. And then I'm making my own little makeshift deck about starseeds. I don't know what you guys think of that, but I thought that would be a good way because a lot of these decks don't have like the vast majority of the ones that I've seen. We could probably get additional guidance if I did something like that. So let me know what you think. All right. So for Katie, any starseed origin information? Here, Wraith. I'm not sure. I don't think I have ever drawn this card out of this deck in my life. That's what it's spelled as. I don't know if you can Google that and starseed and maybe get some information there with some research looking into that. I don't even know what that means. Maybe I could look at the book. I have the box right here. Let me just see what this says. Maybe it talks about some sort of starseed origin. But it says here, longing for home, homesick for the stars. So yeah, you definitely are a starseed. Absolutely. Let's see if I can get figured out where this is. My dog is just barking. I apologize. Yeah, this isn't really saying. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Googling that. I've never seen this card. Again, it's Hiraeth. But I was also getting Andromeda for you, like just in my own intuition. Andromedan starseed. You can look that up. That's a whole other galaxy, the Andromedan galaxy. So some star system within the Andromedan galaxy. You're not even from this. You don't even go to this school. No, you're probably a cosmic mutt like the rest of us. It's cool. We all have lots of places we've been. Let's just see anything else that's come up for Katie R and her starseed origin. Weight of the world. Okay, so this is really just showing you feeling this like longing for home somewhere out there, and boundaries, let go. It's not yours to carry with the weight of the world there. So this just might be the spirits being a little coy with their coming right out and saying it, but I would say whatever this is, that might be something to look into. And then Andromedan starseed, Google that and see if that resonates with you at all. But that'll be a good little bit of homework for you, just to see what you get, KDR. I will just see what your star family of origin wants you to know. Let's get a message from this Archangel deck. Anything they want you to know, KDR. Oh, that's it. Angel therapy, give us your cares and worries, and allow us to take your burdens, which really pairs well with that weight of the world. So especially if you feel really overwhelmed, feeling like other people are just using you and abusing you with just how much they need you, energy vampires, stressed out about making money, just stressed out about all the things, whatever it is, give those cares and worries to your angels, to your star family, and they will really help step in and send you some help, make it so that you're not feeling so overwhelmed and stuff like that. So I hope that resonated. But yes, definitely Andromedan is really strong popping in for me. But you've probably been multiple places, but that just might be the place you come from. Yeah, do some research, see what resonates for you. And of course, always report back. We always love to hear everyone reporting back for what's going on, because we love to see everything line up. And even if things don't resonate, like maybe something that we thought was going to happen doesn't happen, always still report back so we know what's up. It's always cool. Okay. So next on our list, Brianna. It's your turn, girl. And after Brianna, we've got Love You Sunshine. 2 questions for Love You Sunshine. Oh, we just received a donation from Terry Goins. And I always like stumble on Goins or Goins. Not sure how to pronounce that, but I hope I'm not butchering that for you, Terry. Terry Goins, maybe. Does it rhyme with coins? Goins. Coins and coins. That'll be our updated list. Okay. All right. How does my mama feel about Ryan? Okay. Oh, we're going to go to Trust Your Vibes deck. How does Brianna's mama feel about Ryan? Mama KD, you sent to PayPal. Let's just check it real quick. Okay. Oh, Crystal. Is that you, Crystal? We missed one. So Crystal would be right before Terry. She donated right before Terry. So let me... Yes, you're Crystal. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to add you right here before Terry because you donated about a minute or 2 before Terry. Mama KD. Then Terry. Okay, that's our next lineup. So have your questions ready and we'll get into it. But how does Mama Monica feel about Ryan? All right. Okay, so we've got here, this is funny. Make a note of it and walk it off. So she has made a note that yes, she approves, I think, because we do have the number 34 here, which is a very spiritual number. Maybe Ryan is a life path number 7, life path 3, life path 4, something like that. God, my dog is back at it again. We got Sabrina K, adding her to the PayPal list. That would be great, you guys, right after Terry. So Sabrina K would be right after Terry on our PayPal. So really what she's showing me with Ryan, this here says walk it off. So I'm not sure if Ryan is a romantic interest for you, Brianna, or what's going on. But it's basically what she's showing me is maybe in love, you've really been hurt in the past. And this is going to be, when you walk something off, it's like you kind of get away from that energy, right? So Ryan is like a different, like on a different foot, like you're off on a different foot. Is what she's showing me with that. But then the number 28, Ryan, like this is a new beginning, or your relationship with him feels like a new beginning. 2 + 8 is 10. End of one kind of cycle, going into another. So that's how she feels. Like she totally, I think, is approval. Her approval is on there. Let's get some guidance from Archangel Michael. Any additional? Gosh, that dog, I tell you, there are days where he'll just bark and bark and bark because we live next to kind of a walking path. So anytime he sees a dog, a squirrel, a deer, a person, he's just like bark, 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 bark. Okay, Mama Monica, approval of Ryan. What does she think? Self-respect. So she is really wanting you to focus on your self-respect. But if Ryan is someone who respects yourself, he's your twin flame. He just came back. I love him, but I'm scared of being hurt. He's changed so much, though. Yeah, so make note. I'm interpreting this now a little differently. Make note of all those changes he's made. Mama Monica's taken note. She's seen what he's done. And he's starting off on a new foot. So that's that new beginning. End of the way things were between the two of you, and this is a new, fresh start. Walking away, walking in a new direction, off on a better foot. I may be missing the mark on that metaphor. But that's what she's showing me too. Is like you're on a better footing as well. But self-respect, respect yourself, and I think all that self-love, self-care, self-worth, self-healing that you have done, Brianna, it feels to me like he's probably done much the same, because if that's a twin flame connection, it's like a push-pull, push-pull. So when you do something, they do something without even knowing that they're doing it, but they're doing kind of a similar thing, maybe in a different way. So he may have done some healing. You were saying how he's done a lot of work. Let's get one more. Mama Monica's thoughts. Focus upon divine health, or divine and perfect health. Yeah, so you focusing on your own self-respect, your self-worth, your body, all of that really puts you guys off on a new foot together, where you can actually, she's showing you two walking off into the sunset now. Like things have aligned in a better way, and it's now very much supportive for a future together, where you're not having to worry about all the trouble or problems of the past, because they are in the past. So yeah, she approves. She approves of what's going on now. Maybe not what was going on before, but definitely what's going on now. So I don't know if in the past, if your mom knew him when she was still alive, if maybe she thought he wasn't good enough for her baby. But that's what we see now. But on the top of the deck that flipped off as I'm putting them away, you and your loved ones are safe. So you're safe to be vulnerable with Ryan in this new stronger connection you two have formed. So I hope that resonated, Brianna. Okay. Let's see. Next up, we've got Crystal. Our Mama Katie is Crystal on the PayPal over there. Oh, Katie R says, Hirith is Welsh word for longing or homesickness. Okay, that makes total sense with that card then. So maybe just you really feeling into that, doing some meditation around that will really help you not feel that big longing for home, that you can connect with those star ancestors and star family to really help bring you together. Okay, so wow, oh wow, she didn't ever meet him. She spoke to me through my dreams about him. Thank you. You're so welcome, Brianna. Yeah, she's definitely letting her point be known in your dreams. That's for sure. That's beautiful. Okay, Mama Katie has her question. So after Mama Katie, we've got Terry, then Sabrina K, then we've got Katie R. We just did her, never mind. Love You, Sunshine's first questions, then second question, then SS, then Daisy Wolf. And we've got about 45 minutes before Dr. Lupo will be live over on his channel. But guys, I will be back later this afternoon. I'm about 90% sure at this point that I'll be back. So if you, for some reason, we don't get through this list, come back a little later and you will be at front and center, top of that list. And I think we'll get through it, though. I think we'll be all right. But if we start really pinching for time, I don't want to cut anyone's reading short just to try to get them all in. You know what I mean? I don't want to rush anything if we don't have to. My dog is sniffing under my door again, so I apologize. So Mama KD says, are Johnny and I meant to be together in a romantic relationship? Does he have romantic feelings for me? Let's ask angel answers first and then get into it with the romance angels. If we get the answer, yes. Okay. Wow. So we have don't stop. So I just heard don't stop believing. Isn't that Journey? I could be wrong. Yeah, 80s song, maybe early 90s, probably 80s. Don't stop. So I think you're on the right track with that. Let's just see. Johnny and Crystal meant, whoa, that's so many that flew out, but they all landed, and look what landed on top. I think you got it a yes, and then abundance is peeking out there. That feels good. I would say that all just jumped, and it didn't fall to the ground. It just landed nicely right there. That was crazy. Yeah, I think you're meant to be together, but let's ask. I'm pretty sure he does have romantic feelings for you. You guys are meant to be together. But there is the wait card popping out. So there may be some healing need to be done on your end or his end. Maybe one or the other of you have just gotten out of a relationship recently, or maybe he's still in a relationship. I'm not sure the whole situationship going on with you two. But there may be just some things, or the timing wasn't quite right. But just wait on that. Wait on just jumping in head first. There's just a little bit of healing, a little bit of behind the scenes stuff that needs to happen. But if you believe that this is a match for you romantically, then don't stop believing. Oh, that's why I just heard that song and then we got to believe. Wow, look at that. Spirit is on it with those song lyrics today. I love that. So funny. Yeah, I would say, but let's just get a little one card romance. You're unsure if he has a current partner or not. He might be, but there definitely, at least at the very least, is some healing because he's still very connected to that either current partner or someone he's just recently been broken up with. But what are his feelings ultimately for Mama KD? Okay, yeah, this is a past life relationship. You have known each other in a past life, that's for sure. So this is probably a soulmate connection because a lot of times we travel life to life with our soulmates. So if you've known this person in a past life, probably a soulmate connection. And on the back of the deck, we've got chemistry. So he definitely has romantic feelings for you. That answers it. Yep, there is a soul recognition. Absolutely. And now you know why. I mean, you probably already did know why because I think your intuition's really on it, but yeah. Awesome. I love that. When you see and hear him, yeah, your soul knows, your soul remembers. And I'm sure his does too. Even if he doesn't come right out and say it, he's going to be like, this feels so familiar to me. So I hope that resonated for you. And next up, we've got the wonderful Terry. What will I be attracted to in my next partner? Let's go to the tarot. I want to go to this deck. What will Terry be attracted to in her next partner? We got a couple coming out. Whoa. Okay, so this person is someone who's very quick with their words. They are a comedian. When that Knight of Swords comes out, this person is quick moving. This is the quickest moving knight that I know of in the tarot. Wands is really quick too, but this is somebody who's quick with their communication because Wands, air energy, that's that communication. This person could even be a Gemini, Libra or Aquarius, that's that air element. But they're a comedian. They're someone who's really funny. And they may say a lot of jokes that even go over people's heads. Like they'll say something that just fits so seamlessly into it, so quickly into the conversation that you're like, do you really mean that? Or like it's that quick, that good. Like it's so smooth. It's just hilarious. So people, when they understand what's going on, they're like, oh my gosh, that's hilarious. But then we got the Ace of Wands coming in. So this person is, this is the phallic card, or the below the pants card. We won't say that word so we don't get censored on YouTube. So this person's going to be ready and willing and all of that in the love and romance bedroom department. Let's put it that way. Interpret as you will. You'll be very sexually attracted to this person, at the very least. But interpret that and take that as you will. We're trying to keep it PG-13 over here because we do have some kids here, I'm sure. But this person also is a King of Cups vibes. So this person is very emotionally connected to you. This is probably going to be a more spiritual connection than you've had with a lot of people in your past relationships, Terry. Just someone who you can really be vulnerable with. They feel they can be vulnerable with you. They're not that, stereotypical guy that wants to hide their feelings. This is someone who's not afraid to show you how they care, how they feel on the inside. But we've got some water energy coming in with the cups. So that would be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We've got fire energy with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we've got, oh, I'm sorry about that. That's very loud. Husband's texting me. And then, it's funny because this kind of reminds me of my husband. Very quick with his hilariousness and, all the other things we talked about, I guess, obviously. But all of that, carrying on. Also, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. My husband also is an Aquarius, and I'm a Gemini, and a Libra ascendant. So I really see a lot of me and my husband in your relationship. And we've been together, it was just 17 years as of January 28th. So things are still good. Things are still strong. Soulmate connection. Absolutely. That's what this person feels like, Terry. So I hope that resonated for you. All right. Let's see. Who is next? I know my list was very close by. Sabrina K, you are next. And then we've got Love and Sunshine's 2 questions, then SS, then Daisy Wolf. And we've got about 35 minutes before Dr. Lupo's live. I like to jet out of here about 5 minutes before his starts so you guys can be over there waiting, putting a like on the video, being ready for your readings. And of course, he has we're kind of trying to streamline between Intuitive Tarot, aka Jimmy, myself, my channel, and Dr. Lupo's channel. We're trying to streamline things for those of you who are fans of all of us or subscribers of all of us to where you know what to expect. We're trying to keep things streamlined, giving free readings, and eventually, because things are getting really busy with all of our channels, we're probably going to have to put like a minimum donation amount of like $5 just to get in the door. But we'll still also be giving free readings as well. But just I keep thinking, if things keep going the way they are, I'll either have to be live for 6 to 7 hours to get through the big list, or we'll have to set like a donation minimum. We've got to, we're kind of trying to plan for the future because things are really blowing up in such a good way for us. So I guess get it while it's hot at the price that it is now. But again, we're still going to be giving out the free stuff as often as we can. You're so welcome, Terry. Okay, Sabrina K wants to know her starseed origins. Yes, I think I need to write that down real quick. Let me write that down because I think that's something that we could all benefit from over here is just knowing some starseed origins. Write it on my little to-do list over here. Maybe one of those exists. The only starseed oracle deck I know of off the top of my head is the actual Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell, which I already own. Okay, yes, it is such a fun question. I love that. You popped in again for this. Yes, let's find Sabrina K's Starseed Origins. Well, we already know you were here, and you have that tie to Sirius because of your seeding of the planet Earth way back. If I'm not mistaken, maybe I'm tapping into someone else, but Sabrina K, I thought that was your question about your connection to trees. We really undug some really deep stuff about that back then. But let's just see what pops up for Sabrina K. Wow. So it's funny. Wait, it's not yet time. Things are being woven. So it's like they may be a little coy with you today. Let's see. They might still give us some things, but maybe this is just an additional message for you, Sabrina K, that maybe there's something you've thought about just diving in and starting, and they're saying just, take a little more time to really weigh the options. Things are still being woven on Spirit's end before you dive in and just take that leap of faith, I guess. Let's see about Sabrina K Starseed Origins. Earth, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. Yeah, and that's just really confirming that point that you were one of the original seeders or creators that helped create the planet as it was, as that fifth dimensional realm, way back when Earth was first created. Star 4, you're here. Yes, we will put your question very next because you were here yesterday and we're calling for you and you didn't come back, and I figured either you had work or had to leave. But yes, we will get to your question next. So if you can let us know what your question is, we will get right into that. Thank you for letting us know you're here. But Earth, yeah. So of course you have those other origins off of Earth, but your connection to Earth is very important because you were here from the very first, which I think we've already established with you, but this is just spirit coming back in to say, you know, maybe you don't need to know where exactly it is you come from, like ultimately, but it's probably Lyra, like a lot of us others here in the chat, very ancient souls that the place where we were was destroyed, so we kind of spread out throughout the universe and seeded other places and had incarnations on Sirius and the Pleiades and went to the Andromedan galaxy and everywhere. Again, that song, I've been everywhere, man, I've been everywhere. Cosmic Mutts, that's what we are, and we love that title. I think I want to make shirts that says Cosmic Mutt. And again, we've got that womb energy here and womb energy again. So this is going to be a time where you're really doing that inner work and soul searching. The void, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. And it's not yet time, things are being woven. To me, this is womb energy. This is not quite time to labor and have the birth of whatever it is you're planning, Sabrina K. I think this is just an additional message because they don't want to give you the exact knowledge of that. Whoa. But on the back of the deck, we've got activated Earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Yeah, you just being here, Sabrina K, you're activating Earth with all this new energy that's coming in. It's like you're that lightning rod for that energy coming in to really help elevate Earth from that third dimensional consciousness to the fifth dimensional consciousness. Oh, Jenny believes she's from the Sagittarius area. Yeah, and you guys trust your own intuition on this. So if you hear a word like Sirius or Pleiades or Arcturus or there's many others, Polaris, you hear any of these words and they really resonate with you, that's your soul reminding you with your intuition that this is probably where you're from. If certain words like Orion or certain constellations in the sky really pull you in, there's a draw there, there's a soul recognition or a soul connection to that place. Or maybe even from your vantage point here on Earth, maybe you had lived on Earth before and had seen those same stars years back, and you're just reconnecting to that past Earth life. It's really beautiful how it all works out. But I hope that resonated, Sabrina K. It didn't give you like your exact origin, but I would go out on a limb and say probably Lyra. So look into Lyra. It's that lion energy. But yes, Orion pulls me in the sky. Yes, me too. Always has, always will. Polaris, I don't know anything about it, but I need to look into that because it won't leave me alone. I know it won't leave you alone, Lunar, and I know why. I won't say why, but yeah, I think that's called the North Star, the Dog Star. No, Dog Star I think is Sirius. The North Star is, I think, Polaris. I'm not sure. Yeah, Lyra was destroyed as far as I recollected my own soul memories. Watching me and Luna Refresh were on a ship leaving, watching it just burn, crying our eyes out. But we had to leave there and go elsewhere, and that's why we're probably here today. Okay. So next on our list, we've got someone. Oh yes, it was Star 4. Star 4, Orion is a constellation where the gods live. Yeah, mythology. Yeah, we can learn a lot. There's a lot of hidden knowledge within mythology and old stories. I mean, a lot of knowledge was passed down through stories that a lot of people interpret as like just a fable or a fairy tale, but there's a lot of truth hidden, little truth of hidden gems within that. Always felt like I come from a place that was destroyed. Well, there you go. There's that Lyra energy. You can look up the history of the Lyra system, Lyra constellation. I don't know, Lyra planet. Star 4 wants to know, when will I meet my long-term boyfriend? Okay, let's roll the astro die, and then we'll maybe pull an angel answer on that just to see. And after Star 4's question, we have someone. Just want to make sure we keep things moving because we got to get out of here in about 25 minutes for Dr. Lupo's live. Okay, so star 4, and then I think Sabrina K was our last PayPal. Yep. Okay, so we'll be on our super chat list with Love and Sunshine times 2 questions, and then SS, and then Daisy Wolf. Okay, so for star 4, when will star 4 meet the long-term boyfriend? We've got 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, possibly the 3rd month, which would be next month of March. So those are all viable options for you. I actually want to go to this deck for some weird reason. This has nothing to do with romance, but that's where we're going. Any message about meeting this long-term boyfriend? Whoa. As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. So really listen to your intuition. Again, this is similar to Quentin's question when he was wondering about love coming up for him. He got that like intuition coming in. So if you feel like you need to go somewhere or do something, run an errand, this just might be your own intuition saying, hey, get out there because your soulmate or your future boyfriend is at the store right now. Go get some lettuce, something like that. So really follow your own guidance, follow your intuition. If you're feeling like signing up for some sort of art class where there's other people making art or, that's just an example. I have no idea if that pertains to your life, but, follow your intuition, these little nudges that you're getting from the universe. That's going to put you out there and help you be able to meet this boyfriend. So 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, or maybe the 3rd month, which would be March, next month. So I hope that resonated for you, star 4. Thanks for letting us know. We never want to skip anyone or miss out on anyone that has donated. So again, if any of you donate and for some reason we don't get to you or you have to leave, you can always either let us know you have to go or just come back to a future live. We will remember. We kind of keep the list of people who we didn't get read. And we will call you out until infinity and hope that you come back someday. Okay. Love you, Sunshine times 2, and then we've got SS and then Daisy Wolf. And that'll probably be all we have time for unless we do get a few more donations in. If we run out of donations before that time when we really do got to book out of here, we will maybe have time for a couple free readings before we go. Who knows? We'll play it by ear. We'll see what happens. So Love and Sunshine, go ahead and get your 2 questions out and we will dive right into that. I have not taken like any drinks of water and I am thirsty. Thanks again, you guys, for all your lovely donations. And if you're new here, or even if you're old here and you feel like I'm a broken record, just letting you know that all of your lovely donations do go to help my mom, whose house burned down in July of 2019. And she's still living in a little camper, but hopefully not for long with all of your generosity. Thank you guys so much. Okay, love you, Sunshine. How does Shashi feel toward me? Will he ask me out? Okay. Itch my eye real quick and let's find out how Shashi feels. Oh, I put these back in the wrong order. Let's put them back and then I will find what I'm going for. I guess this is kind of a random deck to use for this question, but we're gonna roll with it. Hello, Burma, how are you? Good to see you over here. All right, so for Love and Sunshine, how does Shashi feel toward Love and Sunshine? Well, we've got individuality with the number 11 here. This person feels you're very unique. And with that number 11, you really wake something up within him. This normally is a number of spiritual awakening. Maybe him being in your presence really awakens him spiritually. And when we have something like that connected, there's probably a past life connection between the two of you. You've had a past life with this person, and maybe even when you met this person, your soul really felt drawn to them or like it recognized them. Let's see. What else? Shashi. How does Shashi feel toward Love you, Sunshine? Well, manifestation. So you're getting some really cool cards with this. It feels to me like he feels like you are like this magician. This is very magician energy. Of course, you turn that sideways. That's that infinity symbol above the magician in the tarot. So that's directing me over to the tarot. Let's see what else. Any additional guidance about how Shashi feels about Love and Sunshine? Here we are. Well, yeah, there's a definite attraction there with that phallic energy coming in. But you really ignite this passion within him as well. New beginnings in love, that's a great card for that. But he may not be able to, with that individuality, pairing that up with the moon, he just may not be able to quite figure you out. Like there's something about you that's very elusive to him, yet very intriguing, yet very just, he can't stop staring. Like when the moon is out, if you take me as an example, anytime the moon's out, that's where my eyes are if I'm outside. Like I can't stop. I can't stop staring at the moon. It's so intriguing to me. So that's how you feel to him. Like he can't stop staring at you. So maybe you'll look over at him and you'll see him just kind of look away real quick. Yeah, he was staring at you and didn't want to get caught. Or maybe you do catch him staring at you a lot. I'm not sure if you work together, went to school together. Like, I don't know how your life circumstances are, if he's a neighbor. Like, I don't know. I don't know your life, but it just feels like he really likes you. But as far as, like, the romantic part of that, will he ask you out? I'm not sure. Let's just tap into that with the angel answers. Because sometimes, even if someone's got like a raging crush on someone, sometimes they're just too intimidated or too scared to ask someone out. So that doesn't mean he doesn't like you. It just may mean that he doesn't have the cojones, I guess, to just put himself out there like that. Because sometimes people don't want to be vulnerable. But let's just see if he will ask you out. Let's just ask Spirit here. Well, it's up to you. So I think you're going to have to be the one to reach out and let him at least know that you like him too before he puts it all out there, so to speak. So you might have to be the one to make that first move, or just let him know you're interested so that he will ask you out. Or maybe you're the one asking him out. Take that as it resonates. But I hope that gave you some guidance with that question. So second question you've got here, when will I get my raise and hike in my career? I have to repay my loans. So how's career looking? Okay, let's go to Moonology for this question. All right, when will love you, sunshine, get the raise? Meditate and contemplate. So there may be some soul searching, some healing that you're doing just surrounding your worth, your self-worth. Because a lot of times when, how we feel about ourselves is really low, then our salary might feel a little low. So when you really start owning that self-worth, really stepping into your own spiritual gifts, your physical gifts and talents, that's when other people start taking notice of that light you're really shining, and then like more abundance starts pouring in your way, if that makes sense. But let's just ask about that career, hike and career, any raise, any guidance on that. Bring love into the situation. This to me really feels like self-love, really knowing your worth, that your worth is not determined by how much money's in your bank, how much money you make per hour, or your salary. Really doing that self-love, self-care, really self-examination, maybe even heart chakra meditation is really going to help you really know your own worth, so that you're really shining at maximum capacity, so to speak, that others are really going to take notice and just see you shining. Even if the only thing you change at work is how you view yourself. Maybe you don't work any harder. Maybe you don't do anything extra, but they just really see you shining. And you're on their radar, something like that. But let's just get because we're talking all this self-love, let's get a believe in your own magic card. Yeah, okay, wow. So we've got here with the Phoenix, you're at the end of one cycle. So I think that this raise or this rise in your career is on the horizon for you, because that's that Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? So you're rising from the ashes of something, or maybe from feeling depressed that you're not making what you're worth. You're rising above that. Phoenix, rise, raise. There's your raise. You're getting that raise, in which justice is coming. So especially if you feel undervalued. 27, that adds up to a 9. End of that cycle. 99. Maybe you're seeing a lot of 99 out there as well. But you're at the end of that cycle of feeling a little low, or just not earning what you're worth. You're at the end of that cycle because justice is coming. And this means you're going to start getting paid what it is you're actually worth. Not that, you're only worth this much an hour. I don't mean it like that, but your compensation's really going to more reflect your actual, how you view what you should be making, if that makes sense. What you think you should be making and what your actual salary, they're going to be more in alignment than ever coming up. Maybe I can get a time frame on that. Let's just see if Spirit will play with us today on that. Time frame for Love You Sunshine, getting that raise, getting that hike in career. But yeah, your ticket to that raise, that hike in career, is through your own heart, through your own self-love. That's really going to be your ticket. Start shining your light, and people have no choice but to either be blinded by it or put on some sunglasses. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's roll that Astro Dice. See a time frame for Love You Sunshine's raise and hike in career. We've got an 8. 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, possibly the 8th month of August coming in for you. You're laughing, 100%. Thank you gives me so much hope. I'm so glad. I'm really glad that that gives you some hope, because sometimes that's all we need is a little boost of hope to really get things going in our lives. Thank you so much, Burma, for your donation. We will get you on the list. Thank you so much. All right, where is my list? Speaking of it. Speaking of which, where is my list? Can't be that far back. Okay, so we got Love You Sunshine's 2 questions. So we've only got SS, Daisy Wolf, and now the awesome Burma. Coming in hot. Let me, I'm pretty sure Lunar's still here, but just in case, I'm gonna put Burma on here. Watch her already be posting the list for me because she's so cool and awesome. When I scroll back down, it's probably gonna be there. Look at that, I knew it. I knew it'd be there. Look at you. I scroll up, the list is not there. I scroll down, whoop, there it is. All right. Oh, she just wanted to donate. Oh, you're so sweet. In support, I know you're busy. We could always do a reading whenever. Love the setup, the cards, much love. Oh, thank you so much, Burma. Well, if we have time today, we'll get to you. Otherwise, we'll put you at the top of the list. I'll actually probably be live later today again as well. But hey, we'll just say if we don't get to you right now, we'll catch you anytime I next see you in the chat. That'll be easy for me to remember because I see you either here and also at Dr. Lupo's, so it'll be easy for me to remember that. Okay, so SS wants to know past life reading, any messages from guides. Perfect. Okay, we're going to the Starseed Oracle. Such a great deck to really tap into those past life energies for me. I don't know if anyone else is that way as well. I could go get my Keepers of the Light deck out, but then we'd be here all day and all night. Whale and Orca Elders, share your song, Frequency of Sound, diving deep. When this card comes out, that's major Sirius vibes for me. So SS, the star Sirius, which if you follow Orion's belt straight down, that really bright star kind of just following the line of Orion's belt, that is what's really showing up for you. But you may also really connect to the ocean, to whales and ocean life, aquatic life, squids and octopi, all that fun stuff. Where else? So Sirius for sure, that's somewhere where you're actually from, I think. Past life on Sirius. Maybe you actually even help seed Earth with these whales and dolphins and all of that. Much like Sabrina Kay. We've discovered through some of her past life stuff that she was a helper from Sirius, really seeding the Earth with life from Sirius, because they say that the orcas and whales actually and dolphins actually stem from that planet of Sirius. Which is crazy cool, if you ask me. Because you look at some of these animals and insects on this planet, even plants on this planet, you're like, that can't be original from here. That has to be some sort of alien life form that someone brought here and transplanted, which a lot of it is. It's really cool. Quite a discovery for you. That's so fun. Let's get one more card on that past life, and then we'll get into a message from your guides. Deep cellular healing. Arcturus! We've got an Arcturian starseed in the house, my friends. So Sirius and Arcturus. And that's how you spell it if you want to go look that up. Arcturus energy. So physical and emotional healing. So you may be going through a lot of emotional, physical healing, deep cellular healing. Maybe you're getting a lot of these ascension symptoms that people are talking about, body upgrades, because the DNA is really upgrading and coming online so that our consciousness can rise. Well, our consciousness technically is already, with our higher selves, we're way up there. But our physical bodies have to ascend from a 3rd dimensional vibration to a 5th dimensional vibration, if that makes any sense. Let's see. Let's get a message from your guides before we close it out. SS. Here we are. Okay. Message for SS from the guides. What are those? I hope I don't have any past life karma. No, I doubt you do. Arcturus, is that what you're asking? What are those? I'll write this out. Arcturus. It's a star. It's a star system. Look up Arcturus starseed or Arcturian starseed. That'll give you some little bit of homework you can do to try to find out what that is. But you have 2 messages here from your guides and angels. New beginnings and a fresh start are coming up for you, SS, and also have confidence. So have confidence in yourself because you are really taking on a lot with that deep cellular healing card you got. You're really taking on a lot of light to really be that lightning rod to ground that light, that energy into the planet to help it ascend from third dimension to fifth dimension. So you're really working hard. Have confidence that you're here to do big things. And even if you don't feel like, well, I work this specific job, I do this, I do that, that doesn't seem that big. Just you being on this planet right now is huge. Just you, even if all you'd want to do is sit on the couch and eat a bag of chips all day and watch Netflix, just having your energy on this planet right now is helping the planet. So just keep reminding yourself of that, especially when you feel low or like you need to take a rest. Just knowing that being here is enough. You don't have to accomplish anything big and crazy. But again, if you feel determined and passionate about something, then go after it and do it because you are here to help. You are a helper, starseed, here to help this planet ascend. And we're not all just doing this alone. We are acting as a team to do this all together. So I hope that resonated for you. Beautiful message coming through for you, SS. And thanks again for your lovely donation. Okay, Daisy Wolf, I don't know if you're still here. I can scroll back to your possible question. Sometimes people post questions with the super chat, sometimes they don't. Oh, we've got about 10 minutes till we gotta go. About 10 minutes. Daisy Wolf, is there any chance of new love friend this year, please? Is that the question you still want? Let us know you're here, Daisy Wolf. Any chance of new love or a friend this year? You're so welcome, SS. Okay. I'm just gonna go to Angel Answers first to see for Daisy Wolf. But Daisy Wolf, you'll have to check in, let us know you're still here. Oh yeah, okay, so is there a new love friend this year? Will my old friend Jerry ever be back in my life? Okay, so let's start with the first one. Is there potential for a new love or friend this year for Daisy Wolf? Well, we have let go, so there may be someone you're still kind of hung up on in the love department or that you're still doing some healing for. And this let go is just a great card to let you know that there's an opportunity right now for you to heal from a past love, an unrequited love. Maybe you had a crush on someone that didn't like you back. This could just be you releasing them to free up your lovely energetic vibration to bring someone else on that is more a fit for you than maybe that person in the past. So as a result of you doing that healing, will you be able to bring some love into your life this year, Daisy Wolf? Yeah, listen to your intuition. So if you feel like you're ready to put yourself back out there after doing a little bit of healing, then put yourself out there, but listen to your intuition. This has been popping up in every single person's love reading today. If you feel like going to the store, like you get this constant like nagging sensation in your mind and your brain, need to get lettuce at the store, need to do this, need to go there, need to do that. Follow your intuition because it's lining you up to be able to meet the person that you're meant to be with. So listen to your intuition always. Even when you meet someone, listen to your intuition if that feels like someone that is meant for you or someone that's not. But let's see about your friend Jerry. Will your old friend Jerry ever be back in Daisy Wolf's life? Will this old friend Jerry ever be back in Daisy Wolf's life? Communicate clearly. So there may have been some miscommunication with you guys, but if you believe, then you will achieve. If you believe that this person's meant to be in your life again, maybe doing some healing surrounding that past link that the two of you had, that past friendship, anything that had transpired, maybe a miscommunication or one of the other of you ghosting each other or whatever, but there's something to do with communication that went off the rails. That's why that relationship kind of put a halt to it, if that makes sense. But if you believe that this person's meant to be in your life, then maybe you can be the one to reach out and communicate to them and just try to get the ball rolling back in that relationship again. Let's grab one from the romance angels about your, your love life this year of 2021. After you do that healing and you listen to that intuition, what is coming up for love? Yeah, you really are. Look, let go and free yourself. That is such a strong message for you, just to release the past in all capacities of love. It's time to take back control of your life. So really doing that self-love, self-care is really going to put you in alignment to be able to meet someone. But there's basically the card just saying, until you take that step to really love yourself, take care of yourself, focus on yourself, they're not going to bring you someone until you really start focusing on that. And then when you really get in on that, they're going to bring you someone. That's what's showing me here. So I hope that resonated for you, Daisy Wolf. All right, Burma, your question is up. If you're still here, go ahead and post your question. Otherwise, we can get into a couple free questions. We got about how many minutes till we got to go? I want to leave here about at an hour and 48 minutes into the live, and we're at 1:49 my time, Mountain Time. So I want to leave here about, I guess, 6 minutes. We've got 6 minutes. You're so welcome, Daisy Wolf, and thanks again for your lovely donation. Yeah, anytime you guys donate and for some reason you have to go or, miscommunications because things happen, especially we're in Mercury retrograde right now. I couldn't even say Mercury. I said Mercury. So there's Mercury retrograde at play. But if at any point you guys are missed or skipped or we have to leave and your question is answered, always just come back to the chat and let someone know. Let one of the mods know, hey, I donated X amount of days or weeks ago, and I would like to get on the list, and we will know because we can usually keep that list. We have a running list. There aren't many people on that running list right now, but I think the only one I have that I know of was, Mary Martell. She's been long gone. I don't know. Yoju, and then a girl named Gina Lee. Those are the only 3 on my list that I know we didn't do questions for over the past 2 months or so. So if any of those people are here, hey. Burma wants to know past life cards would be good for me. Okay, let's see if we can tap into some of Burma's past lives. So fun. Any past life information wanting to come on hot for Burma? It looks like it. It looks like it. Holy goodness. Okay, get these back. Okay, wow. So you have here the golden children. So it says here, inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. So Burma, as a child, you probably had on and poppin' spiritual gifts. Maybe so much so that they scared you, or maybe even so much that your parents or grandparents or people around you told you that they were not real. Like the things you were seeing were not real. That's an imaginary friend. Oh, that's not real. And so maybe you shut them down, or maybe they were like, oh yeah, that's cool. And then as you grew older, maybe just to fit in and all of that, you shut down those gifts or just kind of focus more on your friends or just life in general. But these gifts are still there, Burma, and you can tap into those through meditation, putting your intentions out there that you want to tap back into those gifts. And these could even be gifts from past lives, not just early on in this life, but past lives that you're tapping into that you can bring on deck in this life. That's beautiful. But also doing some inner child work, inner child healing, any traumas or wounds from your childhood or your past that you can work on and heal. That'll really help free up some of that available energy or space for you to bring on higher dimensional energy. But also you have Earth pulsing, and pairing that up with what you already have here, their message really is to you, Pulse of the Mother, slow down, time in nature. So you have a mother and a child card. I don't know, Burma, if you're a mother or if you're connected to any children in any way, or maybe this is your connection to your mother, but there's an important message there about mother and child for you, and maybe even past life coming in where any children you have in this life, or even your connection to your mother in this life, are also past life connections you've had with those souls in other lives as well. But with the Earth pulsing here, this is showing that you came to this Earth at this time, much like everyone else who's basically in this chat room. You came here to raise the vibration of the planet and just to be here to see the shift from the 3rd dimensional consciousness to the 5th dimensional consciousness. And you maybe, with the Earth pulsing card here, you've had many lives here in the ancient civilizations on Earth, and kind of just popping on in to check on in for, a life here, a life there, a life here, a life there, every couple 100 years or so, just to see what's going on, having a front row seat for the things going on this crazy planet. And then called. This card is just a frequent flyer today, frequently flying off the shelves today, called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. And of course, that is what I call the volunteer card. If you've heard of Dolores Cannon and the 3 waves of volunteers, Burma, I'm hearing you're on that 2nd wave of volunteers that came here to this planet to kind of scout it out, see what's going on, and then really help volunteer to raise that vibration. This is just further confirmation. So really, you have had a lot of past lives. You are a starseed from higher realms, but you've had a lot of lives on Earth. So you have like a vested interest in what goes on this planet, because you've been here probably from the beginning, like many of the other people here in this chat. We kind of, all of us starseeds kind of tend to find each other, soul families kind of tend to come together. And the more days that go by, it's like we're just coming together more and more and more. All of us soul family members finding each other in that network of all around the globe there. But then you've also got the void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. And this is telling you to slow down. This is telling you to stop and embrace a bit of a hibernation period. So especially Burma, if you've been working really hard, this is spirit coming in to say, hey, you need to slow down a little bit, take a breather, do some self-care, do all that. But look on the back of the deck, we've got that Earth card again. These cards just keep coming over today. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Again, it's probably hard for you to be on planet Earth because you are from higher realms. But again, there's that vested interest you have in this planet Burma that you just don't want to watch from the sidelines up somewhere else. You want to be here for that front row seat as this shift takes place. And you are. You're here. You've got your popcorn ready and you're ready to roll up your sleeves also and do the work. So awesome message, Burma. Thank you for being here, volunteering to be here at this time. Okay, it's time, guys. We do gotta go. I don't know if I missed anything, but guys, I'll probably be back here in a couple hours once Dr. Lupo is done over on his channel. Head over right now. We're about 5 minutes before he goes live over on his channel, Dr. Taryn P. Lupo. If anyone has the link, oh no, looks like Lunar Refresh is already on it. Taryn's live is live over on that link. If you click there, he does lithomancy, which is like crystal tarot. You will pick numbers. Last night it was between 1 and 37. You pick 3 numbers. If you are guaranteed a reading if you donate. Otherwise, his pendulum will say, is this person the one that needs a free reading? So his free question mosh pit is a little different than mine. He'll be doing that, and he sometimes switches it up and does fun. Like last night they had like a fun birthday special where you would just wish Lorelai a happy birthday, and then he would draw a stone for you and give you a message just for free, just for saying happy birthday. Lots of fun going on over there. So definitely go check it out. I'll probably be hanging out in the chat maybe for a little bit. I do need to do some self-care and some laundry today at some point. So go head out over there. I'll probably see you guys over there. And yeah, I'll probably be back later today. So if you didn't get your question answered, we might be able to get into some free readings later over there. You are on the live over there. Awesome. So don't forget to hit a like on my video if you enjoyed your time here. And also put a like on Dr. Lupo's channel video over there as you step in the room. Put a like on it. That really helps with the algorithm. And every little like helps. So thank you guys so much again for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you right here back at the Dunn Creative Live later today, and possibly over at Dr. Lupo's channel if you head over now. So I love you guys and hope to see you very soon. All right, I'll be back later today, about 90% sure. So check on back when I schedule that one later. All right, bye.